Oh, you can see where we're at. Hey guys, welcome back to another project week, another episode of issues, problems. We do have some upcoming problems. Well, actually, it's a new problem, actually. There's our new gas can. I think it's 2.5 gallons. And I'm sweating like a hog right now. Alright, what we got to do now is I got to move that, that, and that. Because I got a lawnmower behind me that has to come in. No, it's not a new one. It's the 20-inch weed eater that I told you that was at the shop. I got an update on that. Got to, my chairs are missing. Yeah, gotta dig out 2 chairs for Thursday. I only see the one. I don't know where any of the other ones are. I see one. Oh, they're all back there. Buried them. Perfect. Okay. Today is Tuesday. I don't know, can't think of the date off the top of my head. Friday. Mowed grass for the first time in probably about a month and a half. Probably about as long as maybe over there, maybe. Still haven't done it yet. This is where I want you to guys to comment down below. It did fine until I was about, I don't know, 94, 95% of the way. I'd say 90% of the way done. Then it just started running like it's choking. Wasn't chugging black smoke though. It was acting like the choke was stuck. So I stopped, pulled the filter off. I cleaned all that and put it back on, started back up. All right, I start walking into the tall grass. Well, the grass. I get halfway through a row and then it starts doing it again. So I finish that row, do another one and come back. The other, or, close to the car because that's where I have my tools. Shut it off again. I think at that point I was out of gas. So filled it back up, took a little break, hooked back, fired it back up, get back into another row. It did okay until I got coming back halfway through the other row, then it started doing it again. So I finished that row, stopped, and put vice grips on that, hold that, and took that off, fired it back up, and just start revving it and doing this to the carburetor, choking it and choke it, lid off and rev it up. Man, this 4.5 horse sounds like it's a lot quicker than that. It's the same block. It's only a horse more. It's not really a difference, but man, this thing is wild. Oh, and I was revving it up full blown as high as you can go with it. With the throttle there. Then I ended thinking, well, Friday, maybe it needs a rebuild kit. So, what's today again? Today's Tuesday. Brought it home, fired it back up here, calling it cold. Runs fine. Ran it, sat there staring at it for 5 minutes or 10 minutes running. So, I cut, a section of grass from there to here, from here to maybe like over there and over there. Did fine. Shut it off. Started back up. Stood in there another 10-15 minutes. It's fine. So I had about 20 minutes of runtime. It did fine. So I'm thinking maybe it was, well, not about as hot as muggy as it is today. I was thinking now that maybe it's not the carburetor, any of that. I'm thinking it may be the coil. Maybe it's getting intermittent spark. An intermittent spark, but enough to stay running. And maybe just by revving it up, maybe a piece of carbon stuck somewhere. Well, whatever it is, it does it when after it's been running a while. And when it started acting up, I was running maybe a constant 45, 55 minutes when it started. So, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Comment down below what you think the issue was. Because over the weekend, I was thinking about it. What I was going to do was I'm going to take this carburetor and gas tank and mount it onto that one. And take that one and put it on this one. And see if it runs better. Or see how that runs. But I'm not going to do it now because it runs fine. I mean, I'm going to talk to some people, talk to my father-in-law, maybe do some research on it, but it used over a tank of gas Friday. And I usually use a little bit more than half a tank, but not a whole tank. So it used too much gas. I mean, granted, I know the grass was a little thick, but it was thick like that before, and it always used the same amount of fuel. So I don't, need help. Comment down below on that. Now on the home light, this is a contraption I put on it. That way I didn't have to. It only has one hole in the tank. I think that's supposed to run through there, but one's the return line. I guess I could shorten this up. Probably should shorten that one up. Make it shorter. Its problem is it leaks a little bit of gas there that needs a gasket, but I'm pretty positive that's not the problem. I did drain the gas back out. It's back out in the gas can. It's flooded. Yeah, it's. I thought it was maybe because I was using the spark plug off of that, and it's flooding. It's flooded. Yeah, it's flooded. That thing's a monster. That lawnmower, good monster. But to get our grass cut, this is what I'm going to do. There's going to be an upcoming video. I'm going to rob the filter off of this. Then we're going to put this mower over here. We're going to get this out. I'm going to put this back together. We're going to put the filter from that back into this. I guess I'll put the dirty one in this so that way it has one. Shoot, I was supposed to do that today. I don't really feel like doing it now. Well, I got to get the blade off of it. I'll probably do it tomorrow morning. And I'll probably do that in the morning. I'm going to take the blade off of it. I'm going to go have it. My father-in-law is going to sharpen it for me. I'm going to raise the deck up all the way. I'm going to go ahead and do an oil change in it. I don't know. I'll have to ask for, probably not change the oil in it. Probably make sure it's got oil in it. Then that's what I'm planning on cutting our grass with. Because it's actually the strongest one that's here. And I think the deck can go higher. I mean, I think this one could do it. But this deck, I think, can go higher. And it's got the bigger wheels. This one doesn't. And for me to make this one to do it, I would have to up the RPMs on it. And the green one needs to go. It needs a good run. Now, if the Honda had the side discharge, that attachment's missing, I would use that. And that'd actually be good on gas. Get its blade sharpened and do all that. But it needs to have the side discharge because the grass is too tall to mulch it. So that might be an upcoming video. And eventually I'll do another video on the home light. Right now I just want to get cleaned up because I'm like drenched. And I haven't really done much of anything. We got rain in the forecast. I think it's supposed to be decent tomorrow. Wednesday. I'll definitely be out here on Wednesday for sure. I don't know what I'm going to do. In the morning, that's right. In the morning, I'm going to switch out. I'm going to switch, these two around. put that back together, put the filter in it, make sure it's got oil in it. And then that way, all I need to do is get that gas can filled up. I'll get that cleaned tomorrow morning too, because it needs cleaned out. Or maybe pull the rope a couple times on the weed eater. Probably do that now, here in a minute. Then we'll shorten that line up on it. This one here. I don't think it needs to be that long. Probably cut it about here. The reason why I had it long is because, you know, going in, I was going to drill a hole in this gas tank. But yeah, it primes up and everything. And it, you know, it'll spit and sputter every once in a while. But for right now, I'm leaving it alone. Maybe, I don't know, bleep bloop, how long I should let it sit. And I sprayed some of that in there about about almost a week ago. I'm trying to think. Maybe Thursday or Friday. So yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Maybe pull the rope maybe a couple of times on it. So we got that coming up. Still waiting to get a gasket made for the carburetor for the tiller. Carburetor ought to needs cleaned or replaced. I got to have my father-in-law inspect it to see if it's worth messing with. If it's not worth messing with, I'm just going to part it out like I was going to do from the door. There was one for free, the same model. I regret not getting it. Highly regret it. So that's, you know, none of the other weed eaters I got updates on. I'd robbed all the gas out of it for that. So there's really no updates on anything. I really haven't been out here, you know, but everything's still all the same. And them guys haven't been back that we've seen lately. This grass was cut one day last week. I think it was last Wednesday. It's getting tall again, and I haven't driven over here. I don't see any tire markings. So yeah, I definitely don't see no tire marks. So they haven't been here. I really wish I got their plate number. I really regret not doing it. Eventually I'll try to get that tree out of there. I was told that the runoff is over here, or septic, I think, for this trailer's over here. Or it's over here. Comment down below if you think it's over here, because this has been like this since we live in here, and the grass is just never could get grass to grow here. Even when it's like, our grass is almost that tall in places. Yeah, but was a spot over there that was dead too, but it came in. And then in the fall, I'm get the saws all out and cut all these things down. Or probably be that in the middle of winter. Get all that cut down and get all that cut down. That's where I got the poison ivy from. So, well, that's about it, guys. Not much else to report. Don't really have any upcoming videos besides this one right now. That pumpkin from the garden, it went in compost on Saturday or Sunday morning. Definitely tell a tree's been on there before. Got new weeks, every Friday we got a garden video. That'll be on Friday. Usually upload it between 10:30 and try to have it up by noonish Eastern time. Want to try to get going to get this in to the shed and get it closed up. I'm going in the house. I'm done for the day for outside. Gotta get the car back in its spot. I'll be back out here in the morning after I have my coffee and all that, and I'd start getting the green lawnmower ready. to mow all this grass. We got a snake living in the shed somewhere. We'll take the blade and have it sharpened, and probably I'm hoping next week to have the gas, or at least by the weekend I could start mowing it. And I think what I am going to do is I'm going to start on the other side, that other side of the driveway, and work my way to the shed by going, this way. I only will go this way in the front yard, this way and this way. Going this way in the backyard, my lines are so crooked, they're not straight. So I always go one way in the back. And, so I'm going to start where it's the tallest and work my way over. Front yard will be the last because it needs cut. It's kind of like this at the moment. So, well, guys, I really need y'all to subscribe. The more subscribers I can get, then maybe I could actually start editing videos more, and would like to try to get more content. I mean, if I had the money, I'd be flipping lawnmowers again, and I'll be always doing revivals on them. But again, my favorite engines are these flatheads. I used to have tons and tons of parts for them. So subscribe, tell your friends, family, aunts, uncles, cousins, that guy you don't like about the channel. We do fans, computers, cars, lawnmowers, the landscaping. I don't think I did a video on the deck that I helped build. 2 years this year actually on that. We do all kinds of stuff. We got a 4-wheeler over there. We do have a toy coming. Still haven't gotten it yet. Still trying to get him to bring it. Kind of need that. Smell oil. I wonder if, because I had that flip. I bet you it'll smoke if I started it. We do all kinds of stuff here. We do get tool videos. You can get those every once in a while. If you go scroll down, about a month ago, I did a video on stuff in storage, so you can actually get an idea on what content that could be in the future. You just never know. So thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Thanks for watching.